Hey there, it's Thursday. My husband reminded me it's Thursday. It's been a crazy week, and I've lost a couple nights of sleep throughout the week just from various side effects. And so I've been having the hardest time trying to figure out what day of the week it is. So doing these videos does help because usually that reminds me what day of the week it is. And so, hi Diane, thanks for joining in. So I'm still not feeling 100%, not gonna lie, but well enough to do a video. And even though my goal today was to kind of do a video, still wanted to see how I felt after showering for the day. And my biggest concern, and I should say symptom right now, is who knew that COVID also gives a person lots of hives possibly and a rash. And so it's been really bad all over my face, welts, swelling, everything. And so now I've got some good steroids, take lots of antihistamines, which also kind of dictates if I can do a video or not, because antihistamines affect me really goofy too. Hi Carol, hi Mary, hi Pam. So yeah, and at first we thought it was a medication reaction. I have some underlying health issues, so I was treated maybe differently than somebody else would be that had COVID because of that. So I won't even share what I was on because everybody's health history is different. But then when I stopped that immediately, and it kind of went away, but then came back in full force. We thought something is different. And then, of course, Google, if it's on the internet, it's true. So seeing that rashes and hives are one of the #1 symptoms. So I hope to get that under control because when I get warm, it just really takes off. Hi there, Lois. So I'm not seeing that I'm getting my internet connection again today. So I think I'm just going to start in with my card. And I know you guys are supportive. So if I lose my words or don't seem like I have a lot of energy, I know that you guys will just be super forgiving of that today. So I am on card. Oh, maybe I am coming up. No, I'm not. So I'm doing card number 9 out of 10 for February's stamp camp. And it is from the Sweet Ice Cream. Oh, got lots of sun coming through. You can almost see the sunset on my card probably. Hi there, Karen. And so with that, my punch, something defective happened with my punch. So I'm like, you know what? This is a really cute card using that ice cream corner bundle, but I don't even need a punch for today's card, which is great. And I want to show you that, hey, you can make a card without your punch too. The paper's super cute. So let me get my camera turned around so that I can show you today's card and get going on it. So it's another easy one. Kind of felt like you guys would, yeah, not feel bad at all if I did an easy card, because that way it can give you guys some inspiration at a time, maybe that you need a quick, simple card. And having the cute paper do all the work is awesome. Okay, so the stamps that I'm using is the Sweet Ice Cream. And so that is from the new mini catalog here, and it is on page 49. So you can see that it does come with a bundle. I do love the bundle. So even though I'm not using the punch today, know that I love it as a bundle. And so can't wait for my punch. It has shipped out. So that'll be here soon. The sprinkles, I'm still excited to show you guys a cute card, shaker card, easy card with the sprinkles. So maybe that'll be my next demo that I do for a hostess that steps up maybe in March too. Hey there, Amy. And then this pretty ribbon is finally back in stock too. So glad about that. So that's where that's coming from. Oh, and the pretty paper. We can't forget the pretty paper. So today, I am using the ice cream cones here and this striped paper, which in the camera might actually make it look pretty woo-woo on the eyes. And it is pretty wow with the lines in there, but it's so fun. So today was a hard day because usually I'll be like, oh, just by the chance, what's on the other side? And I love the sprinkles. So it's like, oh, so I'm going to cut up into those. And then what's on the other side? It's like, oh, these make such fun, cute punching. Like you can punch these out and have these be part of your popsicles or your ice cream cones. So that was kind of sad to know that, okay, that's what I'm losing when I cut these up. But there's lots of fun other things too. I love this waffle paper and the popsicle paper and stripes. Like if you know me, I love my stripes. And there's also some of this fun paper, and those green polka dots. If you know me, I love polka dots. So I went ahead and I ordered a few more packages of this so that I can use both sides and not be so sad about cutting things up. So that's kind of my fix-all for that when that happens. Today I'm not even using a big shot, so I don't have any dies to show you. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Diane. Hi, Pam. But what I did want to show before I get too far, and then I can clean off my desk too, is I'm using the triple or the banner triple punch. And I like to show people this in the catalog because, yes, I'm glad Amy's a stripe girl too. And yes, Deb, somebody needs to host because something I don't want to make a million cards of, a shaker card, but it'd be perfect for hosting. Okay, I'm off subject. I'll blame my drugs. In the catalog, the annual catalog on page 166 is the banner triple punch. And so it kind of looks deceiving because it looks like you're going to punch out a triangle. And so I want to show what that looks like in the catalog. And of course, I'll use it when I get making my card, but it also looks like that as the punch. So I know when we've had in-person get-togethers and I've laid this punch out, people will look at this triangle and go, okay, I don't get where she used a triangle on her card. And a lot of people have just set it aside and not used it, but it is one of my favorite punches. So I'm glad to be getting that out to show you guys today. So let me start with, let's start with some basic assembly. Like I said, it's just kind of cute to have this paper do all the work. And so Amy, there's some stripes on here too. The other stripes I'm going to be coming out with is, I think, going to potentially be a baby card someday, probably in March. Okay, so here's the Blackberry Bliss, and the Blackberry Bliss almost looks like it has like blackberry and white stripes. So I kind of want to focus on just for my card base, some thick white card base, and the thick is good for a card like this. Just gives it a good substantial base, not too thick for putting through the mail. So that's where that's coming from. And the stripes on here then make it kind of look a little lighter, but they're actually purple posy stripes. I don't use purple posy a lot, this color, and I don't know why, because it's a very pretty color and it's going to make everything else on this card pop just because of the light, subtle purple that it is. I think one of the reasons I don't use purple posy very often is Stampin' Up! Had a nightmare of a time trying to secure ink pads that were that color, and they just kind of gave up. Some of you might have been able to get some, but what was happening is that once they came out with the ink pads over a short amount of time kind of changed color, and that wasn't good, especially when we pride ourselves on all the colors coordinating. So that's purple posy, but we still have Stampin' Blends in purple posy. We still have the marker in purple posy, and of course the cardstock. So, and like I said, it just kind of makes the purple of the ice cream cone kind of pop there too. Hey there, Mary. So let me do some assembling here. I'm just going to put my seal adhesive on the back here, and then I'm going to put that on my thick Whisper White. So that's going to be 4 by 5 1/4. And then for this, I'm just going to put some tape along the edges here, and then I'll kind of know how I want that to stick. I kind of want one of those cards where it goes kind of at an angle like so. There we go. And then I want to lift that up and then put my adhesive on here. So it's a really quick, easy way to do some assembling on a card. And I love that kind of switchback Kitty Wampus style of going every which way too. So this is cut 3 inches by 4.5. The purple posy is 3 1/4 by 4.75. So if you like to have measurements to use different papers for your card, you could do that, because this is also one of those cards you could pick out any color, any pretty paper, and just have those dimensions, and then put your sentiment across the front and you'll be fine. So with this, this white strip is almost 1 1/4 inches wide by 4.75 across. And you can see it's wider than my card. So when I do use this to cut a chunk out, it does take quite a bit of a chunk, and I'll show you how much. So that's why this looks so wide for this card. So let me open up my Blackberry Bliss ink pad, which is a favorite of a lot of you guys. and my Bermuda Bay. I love how these two go together, kind of deep colors in their own respective color families. And I'm going to need my Stampin' Mat because I'm using photopolymer inks here. So let me just stamp my happy birthday. I love the fonts, nice and big, very easy. I'm going to actually put it kind of at an angle, just so not only is it centered, but at an angle, so it gives me a little bit of room there to put my next little bit of my sentiment on there. Hey there, Lisa. Thanks for checking in on me. So next with the Blackberry Bliss, I'm inking up Hope It's Sweet. So like I said, I love how those colors go together, so fun. And then it just helps connect the colors on the card like that too. So I can get rid of my stamping mat for now. Get these out of the way so I don't get ink on my project. I did on my first one get a little bit, but then I ended up cutting it off anyway. But I found out it was coming from my fingers, not the stamps. Okay, so this I want to make sure it's on the camera. Good, let me get that down. So this I feed in, and this tray, before I get too far, 1, 1.5, and 2 inches are the 3 trays for your paper. But like I said, mine's kind of like 1 1/4, so I just kind of lay it in between the middle tray, and it's easy to center that. And then when I press down, then it gives that perfect banner punch. So we have a smaller banner punch that came out in the catalog this year, and that's great too, because we all kind of were hoping for a smaller one. But this is the big one that's been in there for a while. Kind of got a little chopped off with happy birthday maybe on your guys' cards. Maybe I should just flip it over. There we go. Because then I can show you that I make mistakes. Oh, before I get too far, this is what comes off on the end. So you can see it kind of cuts off almost a 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch on both sides. So yeah, I think when I do that, since I have the measurements right, I should do my punching first and then my stamping, and then I'll know. And since it's a quick and easy card, it's like, you know what, I'm just going to restamp this. If it was a harder card, I'd be like, okay, you guys know, you saw the sample, but that's pretty easy to remedy that by putting this on there. Now it fits in there a lot better. Hi there, Ginger. So the next thing I want to do before I add this is get some of this Blackberry Bliss ribbon on there. And so what I'm going to do is kind of sneak a couple glue dots, on the back side of here, like on the back side of here, there and there. And then I just want to make sure that my ribbon, I want it to have kind of a slant cut. So I'm going to cut that like so. And then I'm going to make sure that that sticks out here. And then I'm going to kind of push it into the glue dots back there, and then do just kind of a little bubble like that to stick out. And then I'm going to just press that back against the back side again, like so. Oops, there. So we got the bubble in that. And then I can cut that at an angle. It can either be the same angle or a different one. Oops, oh, it's going to grab my piece here. There we go. So my hand covers, there we go. So now you can hopefully see the ribbon there, and like so. And now I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back side, and I'm going to kind of also help hold that ribbon in place with my dimensionals. I kind of thought the dimensionals might just hold it all in place, so I put those on, and then when the ribbon got in between, it just stuck to the ribbon and didn't allow any room for the cardstock. So now I can put this on like so, and you can see a little ribbon on each side. Happy birthday, hope it's sweet. So very easy to put that together for the card front. And I love the simple font. I love that it's big enough, even with the busy backgrounds, that it still shows up. And then on the inside, treat yourself. I think that's such a fun little sentiment to put on the inside. So I'm just going to stamp that out in some Blackberry Bliss. And this also has some great thank yous, like thank you, you're so cool, you know, that kind of thing too, where this could be great for thank you cards or birthday. Lots of other sentiments that could be added like that. So, hey Terry, hi Karen. So that is the front. and that is the middle. So there we go. That is card number 9. Like I said, pretty quick and easy card to come up with, and I didn't even use the ice cream builder punch. How surprising. So, okay, you joined from North Carolina again. Wonderful. So tomorrow my goal, and this could all just go, I shouldn't even say, but tomorrow my goal is to finish up with card number 10 out of 10 for February stamp camp. But if not, I'll probably squeeze it in over the weekend depending on how I feel and such. So yeah, didn't want to go live and scare you guys because it was looking pretty bad on my face there for a few days, and that can change, but hopefully I'm over that hump. But yeah, so it's good to see so many names on here again. That truly keeps me going and kind of gets me ready to want to do something besides just lay around and watch TV. But I have been resting tons, so don't feel bad at all. I've been resting a lot. So and checking in on emails and texts from you guys, so that's been nice too. But yeah, that was card number 9 out of 10. And I'm still stamping and keeping up with cards, and that's been good because it's something restful and quiet that I can do. And I hope to get cards out real soon to you guys because I'm kind of keeping up still. But I know you guys are so grateful if I don't, that everything will be okay too. So have a great night and hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.